Welcome to our latest edition of the Bryan Hanks Show. Today, as we're recording this, it is Monday, April the 27th in the year of our Lord 2026.
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. And man, we've got a fun show for you today. We're going to have one of my, listen, I mean, these two yahoos up here are probably two of my favorite people, but I'm telling you, outside of my wife, my favorite woman in the world. What do you think? Tonya Adams, she will be with us. Now, we'll find out when she comes with us here in a couple of minutes, but she was supposed to bring her husband.
Yes.
But I think you scared him off, John.
Me? You're right. Well, it's your show.
There you go. But Tonya, who, if you live in Kinston, Lenore County, Jonathan, I mean, you know who Tonya and Waylon are. Just two of the movers and shakers in our community who really do a lot for this area.
She's one of the 3 people documented who were brave enough to cut your hair at one point.
Yes. Here, you want to touch it?
No, I do not.
You want to touch it?
Have you been treated for lice recently?
Yeah, she did a lice treatment when she...
They got a dip barrel out back.
Exactly. So, anyway, but Tonya will be joining us here in just a couple of minutes, or in just a few minutes, and so thank you for watching this. I've got, first off, you've been watching the Hurricanes?
I have not watched a hockey game since the Miracle on Ice. I wasn't born then.
I'm not even going to ask you, so... The Carolina Hurricanes...
When I grew up, hockey had a different connotation. I grew up in the farm communities. That's a totally different thing.
What connotation?
Fertilizer.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, then I will be the lone person to say, man, the Hurricanes are doing well. They are, I think they're a favorite to win the Stanley Cup this year. So
is that the game where they hit the little thing with the stick on the ice? Is that what you're talking about?
I wanted there to be a pregnant pause, when we look longingly into the camera.
I thought that was a Yankee sport.
It's more of a Canadian sport.
Yeah.
Well, that's the ultimate Yankee.
Any
Any further north, and we're talking what? Greenland, Antarctica?
Yeah,
Penguins?
something like that for sure.
Anyway.
But anyway, the Hurricanes are doing well. I will give them their bit of love this week here on the show.
Have you gone to a Hurricanes? I know you don't call it a match. What do you call
No,
it?
it's a game.
Have you been to a Hurricanes game lately and painted your stomach and screamed and gotten throw up drunk?
You
and all
want to
that?
see?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't.
No, I don't do all that. But Linda's middle son is a huge Hurricanes fan, season ticket holder and everything. So I think we've been to 1 or 2 with him. But remember, I've got memory issues, so it's hard to remember, everything. But I know he's on top of it. So.
Well, I could have just said I'd been, and you wouldn't have known the difference.
No, the thing is, that would have been so outlandish, even with the memory issues. You look over here, and Jonathan and I are both going.
This would be a good time to start a loan shark business.
Anyway, so what's going on out in the world?
It's been a Monday and a half. I can't go into specifics, but I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde or if if the Price is Right didn't get renewed, but people are acting crazy.
Yeah.
I want to go home and get under the porch.
Ooh.
Massey.
Jonathan?
I finally finished watching the new season of Scrubs.
Oh, what'd you think?
I loved it. I loved it. Big old curveball at the end.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's not ruin it for people who haven't seen it. But,
if they can't take 25 minutes to watch an episode, that's on them.
So is this? But, I'm assuming there'll be another season.
It seems like they were leading into it, yeah. But
is the grouchy, smart aleck guy, Dr. Cox? Is he back?
Yeah, and that kind of leads.
I was waiting to see you answer.
I'm not gonna give anything away, but that kind of leads into the big curveball.
Okay, I got you. Never mind.
No, I'm not trying to be rude.
So if they haven't watched the first episode, then this is a spoiler, and that's on them.
Yes.
He is at the start of this new season. Dr. Cox is the chief of medicine.
Mm-hmm.
JD is like one of those concierge doctors where he goes around and just caters to the rich.
Ah, cool.
And one of his patients got sent to Sacred Heart, their old hospital, and he goes back through. Anyway, long story short, that episode ends with JD accepting the chief of medicine position.
Ah.
Dr. Cox offered him a job. He thought he was going to be working with Dr. Cox. Turns out Dr. Cox was retiring because he just couldn't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He had just gotten so fed up with you would love this part. all the sensitivity training, and he can't teach the medical interns the way he wants to.
I was hoping to see how he would interact with the woke generation.
You see it.
Yeah.
And he's like, at one point, the sensitivity, I think JD calls her sensitivity police, or the feelings police, but she's like, I'm going to need you to. And he's like, I thought I had 3 strikes. And she goes, you have 700. So, yeah, not well, not great.
Can you imagine how, we were starting to get the outer crust of it, but can you imagine how it would be running a newsroom now with those reporters right out of college?
No. And we did our best to try to prepare them and try
Those people were making Phil Donahue look like Rambo.
Yeah. That was definitely an adventure. But it's a good, and they are going to have, did I read somewhere? You would know this better than me. They're talking about 5 more seasons?
It wouldn't surprise me. And they're not going, used to they would go 20 episodes.
They're doing probably the British things of 10, 13, 9. Well, that keeps the quality up.
I will say this. I told Summer, the fact they're doing 9 episodes frustrates me. Either do 8 or do 10. 9, that number is just, it gives me an itch. I can't.
Yeah. I'm with you.
It's a weird number. Just pick an even number. But I'm also the kind of person that has to change the TV volume in increments of 5. So I can't have.
See, we should talk to him like this.
Okay,
well, after season 2, it will be an even number. It'll be 18.
Well, yeah.
Problem solved.
Yeah, but if they're doing 5 seasons.
That'll be an even number.
Yeah, but.
No, it won't. That's 45.
Yeah.
Thanks, public schools.
That I can live with.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it wouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah,
you said, I was thinking 8.
Do math with John, Jonathan, and Brian. Listen.
Not the crowd you want for math.
No, well, John's all right with math. Yeah.
As long as I don't have to do any, I'm fine.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I tell you, we're getting ready to bring Tonya up here to talk a little bit about the BBQ Festival. Before you go off camera, I want to ask you your favorite memories. I mean, you grew up with it here, and BBQ Festival.
Well, the vendors are always kind of interesting. And one year, I think you were involved in this too. We were asked to judge the barbecue booths, and they had themes. And the one somehow they had a Seinfeld themed barbecue set up. I don't remember what they did. I think maybe the guy had his hair done up like Kramer, and maybe they were playing Earth, Wind, and Fire to the Elaine dance. I don't remember. But I don't know if they still do that, but that was kind of nuts.
Well, that's a question we can certainly ask Tonya when she joins us here.
Missed opportunity if they didn't say no sauce for you.
Barbecue Nazi.
Very good. Okay, let's get the wonderful and awesome Tonya Adams with us. And now we're joined by one of the just best personalities and one of the best people that I know in Kinston, Lenore County.
He catches me on my good days.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you get to. If you want to know about the locks, all you have to do is ask her. When was the first year that I came to you?
It was my 40th birthday, so now I'm 54. So we have been together for 14 years now.
Okay.
That's what started. I did a fundraiser for the SPCA, and everything I made that day I turned over. And so you came that day.
And I remember we ran in the paper, obviously because we were a community newspaper. We ran in the paper, and I'd always heard a lot about you. And just your sweet personality and everything, and listen, infinitely better than I ever thought it could be. You are a beloved downtown advocate, I guess is the word.
I say I'm a cheerleader. I'm a
cheerleader. That's a good way to put it. And I would challenge anybody out there. I mean, you're in an unelected position.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to do what you do, but you love. Hey, so that's going to be my first question for you. And Jonathan, you jump in after that. But why do you love Kinston as much as you do?
Well, I said this before. It's my little piece of the world. It's my hometown. I have memories in almost every area of this community. And so if we don't take care of our community, then who is? So, and I'm an entrepreneur spirit and wide open and I think it's some ADHD going on in there. So that is I always said that, thank goodness I have a good heart, because if not, I'll probably be the biggest drug dealer in the East Coast.
I hear there's money in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's what, yeah, money. But that's why I just think it's just, it's my piece of the world. So roll up our sleeves and let's make it better.
What's neat about you, and I'm going to get to your question in a second, but what I love the most about you, and I love 10,000 things about you, but you're real. I mean, you are the person that you see here and that you see in different media and on social media, which I do definitely want to talk about that here in a little bit. But you are a genuine person. I mean, you genuinely love this community. You genuinely love the people in it, and that comes through in everything that you do.
Thank you.
I don't think there's a question there, but I'm making that statement.
Thank you.
And
It had to be said.
it had to be said. Thank you. It absolutely did.
So, while Bryan does all the community stuff, I'll ask the questions about the BBQ Festival. And I probably should know the answer to this, being that I was born and raised in Hooker and born into barbecue, for better or worse. What year is this of the BBQ
So I
Festival?
was scared you were going to ask that. Because really my husband is supposed to be here with all the knowledge. You know, he's the chairperson. I honestly can't tell you. I might could text it and find out, but it's been going on 40, 50 years or something like that. And it's even a debate on where it started. They said it started at the fairgrounds originally, and then moved to a big old warehouse. I remember that, and then it's moved downtown. But honestly, I can't tell you how long it's been going on.
Well, downtown is really because downtown is
Okay.
when it really, I feel like, exploded.
Well, I say, I've been here for 15 years, and it was downtown. So I know it's been downtown at least 15 to 20 years. And it used to be part of the chamber, and now it has split off as its own nonprofit. So it's its own little individual nonprofit, and that's beautiful because we know exactly how much money we make. We give back to the community. We just made an endowment at LCC. So that's $15,000.
Wow.
And we have a bunch of other things I can't think. And if I was prepared, I would have had a list for you guys. But that's what we do.
We'll just blame Waylon.
Yes, it's all Waylon's fault, of course. But we do, what money we make, we give right back to the community for sure.
I want to ask, and if this is too personal, we can always cut this out. But I mean, how
Who
did
is
you?
this we you speak of?
I'm sorry.
We.
Our producer, our beloved
Editor,
producer, yes,
whatever,
editor,
slash.
producer, everything.
We're different.
But this is something I think people would want to know. How did you and Waylon meet?
At the club,
Okay.
a little bit drunk.
Okay. You mean when you say club, you mean the country club?
No, at a club.
Oh, at a club. Oh,
At a
okay.
club. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about that music, but
Yeah, we danced one dance, and I knew of him because I worked at Bojangles as a teenager, and he was the routeman. So I remember him. He didn't have a clue who I was. But I remember seeing him, and I'm like, oh my God, there's Waylon Adams. So we ended up dancing the Macarena. I kept bumping into him. And but I was thinking, I'll never see him, whatever. And then that following Tuesday, his boss's wife came into my shop getting her hair fixed and said, I know somebody wants to meet you. I'm like, who? She said, Waylon Adams. I about fell out on the floor. And our first little date, we just went out to eat lunch, and he was so nervous, he had to bring his friend. I think that's so funny.
That is cool. And now, how long have you been married?
This year will be 20 years.
Wow.
20 years. And I will say this, because we were both had been married. We were both separated. So it was not an easy courtship. We both had children, and so talking about being real, I lived that. That was not a good time, But we got through it, and so there you go. That's our little history.
Well, I am proud, obviously, and I hope I've made this point of talking about how you are my dear friend. You are. You've been there for me through different aspects over the last 20 years. And to see, I mean, I know just from and I hope I'm not revealing too much, and I don't think I am, but in our personal conversations, how much you love your husband.
I do love
and
him.
it is. It's amazing that you guys, and he loves you. And, and there are people, everyone who's watching this can think of people that when you see this couple together, they're in love with each other. And you guys are.
Yeah, we had to fight for it. I mean, we dated for 8 years, on and off, through that time. So it hadn't always been glorious, so we had to fight for it. But we ended up together. I chased him long enough. I wore him down.
Well, very good. Well, I can't believe I knew time was going to fly on us, but how did you get involved with the BBQ Festival?
I was working at Lenore Community College, and they needed help. So sure, I signed up, and we're selling plates, and supposed to only be there for 4 hours. And I remember the guy beside me, our 4 hours was up, and he took off. I'm like, there's still a line here. You can't leave right now. And honestly, when I started, it was kind of a weak point to me when I jumped on. So every year I just kind of went back, and now I'm in kind of, I reckon, as bossy as I am, I took over. But it's so easy. I don't even know if I'm going to be there this year, honestly. My mom is sick, and I think I might be there with her. And even Ty, our son, he's having a major operation. So it's kind of up in the air for a bit. But I have the same people coming every year, so it's covered. So even though if I'm not there, I have enough friends and enough people that we do it every year together. So it's totally fine. And then Joe Hargett, he handles the back part. So he gets the choppers and the people to make the sandwiches. And then I pull in people to run the front, and they make sandwiches too. So it'll be totally covered. Last year we got Guinness Book of World Records. Mm-hmm. We sold 5,000 sandwiches in 3 hours.
Wow.
And so the Guinness Book of World Record guy was there, so that was fun. And we could have sold more, but we ran out of buns. And when we got more buns, they were frozen.
Oh, boy.
And so I didn't know how long it would take for these to thaw out. And we had a line of people. So I was like, okay, that's it. But it really didn't take long for them. We could have kept selling them. But now this is the barbecue that we don't use, we give to Mary's Kitchen.
That's awesome.
So that's what we've started. The past 2 years we've done that. So that we use it all in one way or another. Yeah.
And I would love to give you the opportunity, because I know you so well. You're not someone that ever pats yourself on the back and says, look, who are the people that really help you out a lot with the barbecue festival and help, obviously Waylon, but other than you and Waylon that help make this such a success?
I got two best friends that help me with everything. It's Darlene Davis and Bonnie Faulkner. I mean, I've even started this nonprofit bingo night. Mm-hmm. And so you've helped out with that. You've called numbers. So probably about twice a month we have bingo. And it's for any nonprofit. And I hadn't been for the last 2 times because I've been at my mom's. Mm-hmm. But my friend Darlene and Bonnie, right there. And even at the Renaissance Fair, it's us. There again, I couldn't be there Saturday. I was there Sunday, but Waylon and Darlene and Bonnie sold tickets. I mean, whatever we got going on, they show up for. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they help run the gate at the fair, the Jeep fair, anything that we're involved in, they're right there to help out. So yeah.
I know we're getting up there in competitors as far as the cook teams.
Yeah.
How many are we at?
There's over 100. The last I heard Waylon say was 102. And we actually have sponsorship for all 102 teams. Usually we're a little bit short on sponsorship, but this year we've got it all covered. So that even shows we're even growing that much more. So it is the biggest whole hog cooking competition in the world. And I've taken it for granted growing up in East North Carolina. I mean, we had whole hogs cooked all the time. Mm-hmm. Thanksgiving, I remember us cooking and whatever. And but I remember it was Ben Knight from Chef and a Farmer, and I remember him looking. We were must have been barbecue fest. They said, "This is amazing to me that y'all do this," and I'm like, "What? This is like cooking a scrambled egg in a frying pan. What are you talking about? This is normal to us." So that's really made me realize what a talent and how special it is, this craft. So yeah, it's pretty amazing to me.
Well, we're on the eve of it,
yes.
Practically right here. How much do you work throughout the year? I mean, this isn't something you just start working on 2 weeks before it happens.
The committee, which I am on the committee, but I only show up for the chop 10, I'll be quite honest. But it's Jan Parsons, Tammy Kelly, Waylon are the main ones. And then Kaylee, she works with Tammy. There's a group that work on this pretty much all year round. They start meeting once a month, and then it starts doing twice a month, and then it's every week until the actual event. Mm-hmm. So there is a true committee that works on this a lot throughout the year. Mainly it's Jan, Tammy, and Waylon that are always kind of texting each other, communicating about it. And then we do have WRNS that brings us the big talent on Friday night. And this year I think it's John Snyder, is that his name? Let me look that up. Jay Tyndall's opening up at 7, and this guy comes on at Dylan Snyder is his name.
Okay.
He comes on at 8:30 Friday night, and it's a free concert. So that's huge because he's an upcoming star, and it's a free concert. So we try to bring.
And he'll be up on the main stage.
On the main stage down on Heritage Street. Dylan is his name.
Well, very good. You got anything else, young man?
No, this is the one weekend out of the year, the week leading up to, I have to people call to book campground stuff at the Nature Center. And I'm like, maybe not that weekend. Because I don't think I'm going to have any spots. People, what will happen a lot with me, even though we've changed systems, is they'll call ahead and they'll say, hey, I'm coming in, we're just passing through, we're on the way to Florida.
Right.
Yeah, that's not going to work. You're going to have to find somewhere else, because the big BBQ Festival happens right across the river from my site. So it's the one weekend we're completely booked from front to back at that campground, even our overflow. So that's my connection to the BBQ Festival, is having to tell people, no, you can't come in.
One more interesting thing they're having, Kevin Albritton has that BMX, it's called The Line, that they're trying to do, and Smart Kinston's over it. He's having some professional guys come in, and they're having a show Friday night and 2 shows Saturday, I think 11 and 3. But they're professional guys coming in, so that's something new.
Where will that take place?
Where the flute is, do you know, where right behind
Yes.
Reynolds Seafood, back there in that corner. They're going to set up some ramps.
Yeah. I know. If Kevin's watching this, he's like, they're not ramps. They're actually
Half-pipes.
Half pipes. I think
Okay,
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Stuff they do that on. Yeah.
Well, what do they do?
That.
Oh, yeah, okay. Very
But
good.
that's something new that we're having. That's, we're trying to raise, the community's trying to raise money for, because that could be really huge for our community, for sure.
Very good. Was there anything else you wanted to? Usually I'll have notes. There was something.
There are having rides. The rides are starting Thursday night. So remember that. And it's a new ride company. It's $5 cheaper, $20 unlimited. But they'll be there Thursday and Friday and Saturday. So we're kind of excited about that.
Well,
So-
very good. Well, I'm not going to eat between now and this weekend,
Yeah.
just so I can get ready.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
Listen, Tonya, I love you.
I
Thank
love
you for
you.
everything that you do for this community.
Yeah,
We
I
really do
enjoy it.
appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Cool. We will see you this weekend out at the festival. Please come out, say hello. If you can track her down, give her a hug, okay?
If I'm here, I'm under the chop tent.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching.